Morning, it's Liz here from the Guru Co. And it's Friday, which must mean it is a roundup, which is always nice because it's just sort of consolidating all of our knowledge, our aha moments, those little nuggets of glimmers of light, I suppose, of realization. We bring them all together really on a Friday, or we try to anyway. So I'm rounding up today by literally asking whether or not you could name your own tune. Sounds odd, doesn't it? But think about all those people that you're surrounded with who are leaders: mums, dads, aunts, uncles, bosses, CEOs, exec directors, your managers, your people in your team, all those people that you identify as leaders. And just ask yourself, if you when you're thinking about it, um, could you put them with a tune? Could you put their leadership and align it with almost like a genre of music? Now, I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because we've probably all been to sort of leadership trainings where or you've seen the what's it, like the quote thing, where you've got the boardroom, you've got the animals around the table, and you can actually identify an animal characteristic to go with some of these leaders. You can do it with a tune as well, and it's really important because that's when we then start thinking about what tune it is that comes with us, because we're always saying, aren't we, it's not about the words, often it's how you make people feel. So think about it. I have been in meetings with people where I feel like I need to apologize to them, like I'm intruding on a bereavement, you know. I've also been in ones where they have been so skittish and so uncontained that I've come out with a headache, a bit like listening to Cheeky Girls on headphones. You know, it's that sort of thing. So who are you? What do you bring with you? What does your team, what do people around you feel first? Do they feel energized? You know, a bit of techno. Do they feel energized or roused because, you know, you've got one of those sort of military marches? I don't know. This is not about whether you like the music or not. It's that walk on music that people recognize you for. And often the reason why I'm saying this, and you'll hear it in a minute when I go through what I want to tell you, is all those things that we talked about on Monday and Wednesday and about the loneliness. I found that at those times when you felt really isolated, actually knowing what it is that's in you that gets you going will absolutely almost put an invisible, can I use aura on here, a boundary around you that protects you, because you can stand in your own space and own it. So that's what we're doing. I want to round up today by really singing the praises of the heroes and heroines, the unsung heroes and heroines of leadership, those who promote an environment where people can spread their wings, promote people who come to shine, you know, above and beyond. It's been a complete week of dedication to these unsung heroes, and I get that loneliness. What I just said, I get that loneliness where you open that door and you hold it open endlessly. There is no time limit on it, hoping that people will walk through that door for you and with you and off out to wherever they need to be. And you don't ever doubt that, you just hold it forever. And I get those bruises that you have when people feel that it's okay to knock you. And one of the clients, probably the week before last now, said that actually people were on her business page or their group page wanting to express opinions that were really hurtful and damaging to others that she knew on her page and in her team that had different experiences. And it is about holding that and about holding that space and saying, I'm sorry, this isn't the place for you to be exercising that, because you're protecting other leaders to come forward. You're absolutely speaking up for them and making space for them to be heard. And it's that isolation that really, when you think about what it is that you bring to the table, what sounds you bring to the table, what atmosphere you bring to the environment, is so vital. Leaders will cry. It doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't, you know, just because you're doubting yourself actually is a strength, because it's when you go back and reflect on things. And what is it? There was a lovely saying, I'm sure someone put it on one of my feeds, about you never know how strong you are until you actually have to step up and face it. And it's really, really true. And when people say, yes, but Liz, you just don't understand, I can say, yeah, you're right. I don't, because I'm not you, but talk to me. Talk to me, because often by talking, you get to understand. So really, I want to leave you this week with really understanding you are doing the most amazing job, the most incredible job. You do it without glory, without often verbal feedback. Although I have to say, I had a beautiful one today when I opened my feed up. So I thank you very much for that, Tracy. But you know, it's what you will never know the people that you have promoted or made a difference to. Most of the time we only know those people that we haven't pleased. So keep the faith, keep that song going in your mind, hold on to what you know is correct and what you know is true, and keep revisiting it. Keep revisiting your values, keep revisiting your beliefs, and it is all about growing stronger. We will always find a flaw, but a flaw is always a beautiful thing because we get to heal it. Now, I hope that's good for the weekend. I'll post a few things over the weekend. Don't forget, I've still got the sign up ready for the 28th of June for the monthly musings of the Hygge Hut. I've put a link yet again in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.